Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Core Campaign. Last time, well, I investigated a cave in the Dustwood Grove, found a dead miner, and a pile of garbage that had some stuff in it, and I ended up having to fight two fucking gnome werewolves. That was fun. After that, we went to the village of Ember, and it was literally burned to the ground. Thankfully, though, we did find one survivor, the boy Marcus, who could see the future. And we got Bishop's knife back, which is now magical. Hooray! We also went to a cave that was connected to the well, which allowed us to collect a glowstone to allow us to get some alteration powder from a fucking dryad as physical evidence. We also got a ring from one of the men that attacked Ember in the first place, which is another piece of evidence. We got several eyewitness testimony. We got any false testimony disproven and removed from the equation, and we made a friend of a gigantic spider. That's one hell of a summary. Anyway, today we're gonna head back to Neverwinter so we can get this trial started. And just for shits and giggles, I did look up how the fuck you're supposed to do the trial of the justice for Kelgar. It's story progress. Okay, just say it. It's a story progress one. So I'm like, okay, this will work. I don't have to worry so much now. I like how when I go to the docks, I immediately get bumped into the flagon. I can't tell that's because of the game or because of where I'm at in the story. But anyway, it's time for us to change our party. Bishop!
Yeah.
I'm going to actually, gonna take the gemstones. You can keep your potions. Basically, you can keep everything you're wearing. Elney! Oh. We're gonna put everything back into this magic bag. Close that, get this to Chandra. Because it's time to swap those two out for some other people. And since we're going on trial, I think I know the two to pick. Bishop and Eleni, you stay here. Casimir and Kelgar, you're coming with me. We have to head back to Port Lasso Grobnar eventually. So, Grobnar, you can stay at the flagon. Casimir and Kelgar need to level. Excellent. Let's see, what do you recommend, game? Charisma? Yeah, I thought so. Concentration, heal, and parry. I don't know why you use parry, but it's what you're spec'd for. Great cleave, please.
Yeah?
Yeah. Next level, another point of strength. I got a feeling this is all gonna get reset. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. Craft weapons and armor. Actually, where is it? Okay, it was taunt. Next. Bonus feat. I don't know what you're using, Kelgar. What do you recommend, game? You recommend Dwarven War Axe as a weapon focus. Sure, why not? That's just a bonus feat list. Which means I can actually get some good ones. Now, let's give you... fuck it. Greater weapon focus. It only applies when you're using a War Axe, but we'll find one.
You have need of me?
Okay, let's get out of here and head to the Noble Quarter. Noble Quarter, Black Lake District. God. Why do they name it differently? It's Dock Districts, Merchant Quarter, and Black Lake. You can't come up with a single fucking name? Although I seem to think we're missing a district. Let's see. Docks, Merchant, Black Lake. Fuck. Wait. Docks. I'm trying to think of the districts that were in Neverwinter Nights 1. The Peninsula District, Black Lake, the Docks, and... what the fuck was the last one? I forget. Point is, so far, only 2 of those are not here. Peninsula District. I don't know what happened to that district. I'm assuming it was rebuilt into the Merchant's Quarter or something. Okay, let's bypass the Academy entirely. I imagine something interesting would happen if we brought Quara along in this area. I do not want to fight a bunch of Academy students, although I think the I need to bring Quora here. After this trial is over. After this trial is over, we're gonna do a full exploration of the place. Because that's the least I can do. Be mindful of the choices you make. No shit. Actually, let's talk to Sand first.
Yes?
I wanted to ask about the trial and the evidence we need, Sand.
Yes, what of it?
Do you think we have enough evidence, Sand?
I'm certain of it. Let's take what we have to Naval and deal with these Luskan accusations once and for all. We should be able to find Naval in Castle Never, no doubt anxiously awaiting our return like a fretful hen.
Alright then, we're good. This is gonna be fun to watch, I just know it. Naval, where are you? There you are, sir. I need to speak to you. How goes your investigation? Our mages and scouts have turned up nothing. I believe I found enough clues to prove my innocence. If you're certain. But I wouldn't put it past those Luskans to find some counter-evidence. Then they'll have you executed. Are you sure? Yes, I am, Sir Naval. Let's do this trial. Alright then. Let's take this to Nasher. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun.
Lord Nasher Alagandar, Defender of Neverwinter, and Reverend Judge Olef Uskar, Lord Justiciar of Tyr.
Bring in the accused. Reverend Judge, let the trial commence.
We are gathered here to determine the truth of the crime committed in the small village of Ember. Its people slaughtered to the last man, woman, and child. Under Tyr's guidance shall the truth of this matter be revealed, and justice delivered. Is the accuser here?
I speak for those the accused slaughtered at Ember, and I am here to see that justice is carried out this day.
As we are all here for, Ambassador.
And is the accused here? And his defender?
We are present and eager to bring the truth of this matter into Tyr's sight, Reverend Judge.
Very well. We now list the items presented by the accused in their defense, and they will be shown to the people of the court, Lord Nasher, and held aloft for the eye of Tyr to see. First off,
It may take a while for them to get through all the evidence, bless it, and the rest of the ritual nonsense, so if you have anything you want to ask, now's the best time.
Well, Sand, do you have any advice for me?
Torio is an arrogant creature, but she is not a Luskan ambassador for nothing. This court is her theater, her arena, and she has had years of experience in treachery and twisting words. While evidence helps a case, she knows it is often the drama, the belief of everyone here as to who is guilty and who is not that will ultimately win the day. Do not forget that the rabble are here today to see someone hang. Unless you can convince them that you have been wronged, and grievously so, it is an uphill battle you fight.
So, what sort of strategy would you suggest?
It is somewhat unorthodox, but playing upon the animosity between Luskin and Neverwinter may help you.
But you don't sound convinced, Sand.
But that will only go so far, and may even help Torio in convincing the court that your actions may have been an attempt to start another war which no one in Neverwinter wants. I cannot give you a clear strategy, but remember that trading diplomatic words with Torio will be difficult. Do not resort to such a duel unless you feel you can absolutely win. And do not threaten her or try to bluff her unless you are equally certain. If you fail, you are bound for the gallows for certain.
And this is why having high ranks in diplomacy is gonna pay off for me right now. So, note to self. Always have skills in appraisal to get cheaper inventory prices, and always have skill points into a conversation skill of some kind. Be it bluff, intimidate, or diplomacy. One of the two. 3, actually. I'll heed your advice, Sand.
Well, I'm glad someone does. I occasionally have a good idea, you know.
And, Sand, thanks for representing me in this trial.
Oh, well, you're welcome. But really, no thanks needed. I assure you, this is a labor of love, and I relish the thought of seeing Luskin lose face, and possibly Torio losing her head. Come, let us deliver some humiliations one arrow at a time. It looks like they have finished dispensing the evidence.
And that is the evidence before us.
Perfect. Look at their faces. Torio's got quite a task ahead of her. That little harpy. Let's see her fly out of this little trap.
The accuser, Ambassador Torio Claven of Luskin, may now call witnesses to the stand.
These pieces of evidence, if that is what they truly are, can easily be explained away. It may seem extensive, but our witnesses will tell a different story.
Forgive me, Ambassador, but are you speculating on the truth of the evidence?
Speculate? The truth is what we are here to determine. Everything is in question.
Is it? You seem quite certain of our guilt. Are you admitting that is also in question?
Of course not, and I aim to prove it.
Which is it then, Ambassador? Are we guilty or not in your eyes? I'm finding it difficult to find truth in your wordplay.
I suggest you hold your tongue. I think you will want to hear what my witnesses have to say.
My, she has a temper. Well done. I am impressed.
I understand that you wish to stall the witnesses about to speak, but there is really nothing more your wordplay can do to prevent it. Another witness, yes, and a most important one, Reverend Judge. Unknown to many, the people of Ember were not slaughtered to the last woman and child.
Oh, the Luskins must have gone to Elaine. Great.
I call on Elaine, the last living resident of Ember, to speak on what she saw that fateful day. Elaine, thank you for coming here. I know how difficult it must be, but you realize that you are the only voice of Ember that survived that terrible tragedy. Now, please tell the court what you saw.
I saw the accused. They're at Ember. He killed them all.
Elaine, no.
Chandra, can you say anything?
What do you expect me to say to her? You and I aren't exactly best friends. Anything I said would just hurt things more.
This isn't good. We need to change the course of the river streaming from her eyes, or we're all going to hang.
Ambassador, would I get a chance to refute those claims?
Perhaps after the witness has a chance to tell her side of the story. I understand you are anxious to derail this key witness, but show some compassion for her.
It will be allowed. In time, all sides of an issue must be heard. For now, Ambassador, continue.
Go on, Elaine. Tell us what you saw.
All those people. And they had no weapons. They had no way of fighting back.
But the accused slaughtered them all, did he not?
Yes. I saw it all. I took refuge in Port Last. There was nowhere left for me to go.
You are safe now, Elaine, and the accused cannot harm you here. What more proof is needed? We have a witness that saw the accused perform the deed. Perhaps we should move on to the sentence now. The accused's guilt is plain.
I have some questions for her first.
Of course. Please, the trap has already closed. There is no squirming out of it now.
Elaine, we spoke to each other in Port Last, and you admitted to me and several others that it was a possibility that it was someone in disguise as me, correct?
Yes, I did.
What?
It seems she protected her certainty of what has happened. Could have someone who looked like me have been the one to commit this crime?
Forget this. Clearly the witness is too distraught to give her testimony properly. So let's choose someone who's not affected by Ember at all. Someone the accused knows all too well. I call forth Chandra Jarrow.
What?
Okay, why her?
Come now, Chandra. Don't be afraid. We are in a court of law. You may speak freely here.
About what? About these false accusations?
No, I am interested only in your interactions with the accused. You travel with him, do you not?
I do.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever observed the accused causing, or near, any acts that compare to the destruction at Ember?
I really don't think that...
Answer the question.
No.
Not even your home?
Well, yes. But that was different. There were...
And wasn't your home attacked twice, and is now burned to the ground?
Well, yes, but that was after...
Next time when I ask you a question, I want you to answer it, Chandra, without objecting or giving me exceptions. You are safe here, and you need not fear the accused anymore. Because you see, what I am most concerned about, Chandra, is what you think. What you really think of the accused. We know something of his activities in Neverwinter already, as well as the lands around. So think carefully before you answer.
Hope you've been treating her well. She's about to come clean.
Is he someone who might do such a thing?
No. No.
Ah, and the tone reveals all. Thank you for all your help, Chandra. I think this matter will soon be brought to a close.
I hope you get what you deserve, Ambassador.
My dear, all I want is justice.
Oh, I'm going to wring her fucking neck. I swear to God, this Luskan bitch is going to die by my sword or something else when this is all over. I'd like a chance to call my witnesses now, Reverend Judge.
In a moment. But there's one more witness who's critical to this case. Why, I call the accused as a witness, of course.
Then ask what you will, and I will speak the truth of the matter.
My question is a simple one. Why did you kill the people of Ember?
I could do performance if I want to. Oh my god, but I don't think my performance skill is high enough for this crap. Ambassador, you presume guilt when no verdict has been reached. I am innocent of these accusations you spout.
So you have not been to Ember? Not seen the dead at your feet?
Ambassador, I went to Ember to see the murder for myself, not to commit it.
So you were in Ember. Why? That is Luskan lands, yet there is no record of an invite or permission to enter our land. It seems we may have hit upon yet another crime, a trespass resulting in murder of the worst kind.
Ambassador, why would someone attack Ember?
I believe that is why we are here, isn't it? Although you can answer that better than I.
But I can't. The village has no military strategic value, it's not even a viable border target, nor did it have anything worth robbing. So, why was it targeted?
It seems slaughter was the only reason. An entire village, wiped from the map, gone.
But then again, that makes no sense. If one wished to kill Luskan people, one would simply declare a war while your city is occupied with the war against Rutham.
And so you are saying that this may have been militarily motivated. The people of Ember slaughtered solely to test our defenses, our resolve? Why is it the innocent must suffer for the aggression of others?
I do not know, Ambassador. But in this case, I think it's actually more difficult to attack the intended target. Me.
What?
Come now, Ambassador. I am a supporter of Neverwinter and Lord Nash, who has come into conflict with Luskans covertly entering Neverwinter before this point.
Preposterous. Luskan has not set foot in Neverwinter before. And if there was conflict with you, it was no doubt due to your aggression.
Unable to reach me directly, you sought to lure me to Ember, and then forced me into low justice in Luskan, which, as we know, would do no justice at all. But fortunately, the people of Neverwinter resisted, as did Nasher himself, who would never give up a Neverwinter citizen without attempting to find the truth first.
Perfect. My word, I think I'm actually learning a thing or two.
Enough! I have asked you to answer my question. Why did you kill the people of Ember?
I have answered your question already, Ambassador. But if you had to answer mine, why were Luskan forces entering Neverwinter, and why did after I drove them back, did you take revenge on your own people to punish me? There is no sense in it.
Let it be shown that the accused refused to answer directly, or at all. I have no more patience for this farce. No more questions, Reverend Judge.
Very well, Ambassador. The accused may now present their witnesses.
May I? I have a brief opening speech with some cutting barbs prepared, but if you'd rather be found innocent as quickly as possible...
Go ahead, Sand. I want to hear this part.
Thank you, Reverend Judge, Lord Nasher, and fine people of Neverwinter. These allegations are a farce, my lord. I mean to show you the innocence of this man, a squire of Neverwinter, and the falsehood of the accusations against him. The evidence of the ambassador from Luskan is a transparent, ill-conceived ploy to destroy the life of one of Neverwinter's loyal servants.
The accused has only been a squire for a short time, conveniently promoted after the massacre of the people of Ember. Perhaps as a reward?
Ambassador, you have had your say. Now it is time for the accused to speak.
And as for you, Sand, I would refrain from such accusations without first presenting proof.
My lord, the difference is, in my statements can be found the truth. I was going to call Callum of the Neverwinter 9, the commander you met in Old Owl Well after the victory there. His voice carries a great deal of weight.
Certainly. Call him forward, Sand.
For our first witness, I summon Callum of Neverwinter 9, fresh from his victory over the vicious orc tribes in Old Owl Well. Lord Callum, none can doubt your service and loyalty to Neverwinter, your successful defense of our sovereign lands. You have met the accused before, have you not?
He was a great help to me in defeating the orc bands at Old Owl Well in earlier months. Were it not for his assistance, the well would now be held by the orcs. The soldiers of Neverwinter and the realm itself owe a deep debt of gratitude to him. And it is a travesty that these foul charges have been levied against him.
Thank you, Lord Column. We are ever grateful to hear the words of one of the nine.
Lord Callum, I have heard you express that the charges in this court are a travesty and that they are unwarranted.
That is true. I feel the charges are unfounded.
Is it because they are given by Luskin?
Luskin has much to gain by casting down heroes of Neverwinter. Do I trust that Luskin brings such charges in good faith? I do not. Nor do I trust your motives, Ambassador. There is a reason that low justice and high justice were divided by the Luskin-Neverwinter Treaty, and I do not believe that any Luskin court or advocate has justice on their mind.
But you do know that the voice of the accused's counsel is from Luskin, do you not? From the ranks of the Hostour of the Arcane, before he fled?
That banshee!
No, I did not.
Sand, what is she talking about?
She must be getting desperate. Now she's using the truth. We can talk more about it later, but for now it looks like we will need to salvage both our reputations.
I see. Ambassador, the history of my council nor the origin of the charge against me had no bearing on this case. It is Ember that concerns us all.
I agree. This matter concerns Ember, and whether the accused, who has sacrificed for Neverwinter on many occasions, merits such accusations. The origin of such charges or slander on the counsel of the accused has no bearing on the crime itself. I misspoke, but your behavior here, Ambassador, only grants support to my words. If there's nothing else, I think we've all wasted enough time here.
I thank Lord Callum for his time, Reverend Judge. My questions have been answered to my satisfaction.
I see Naya, the herbalist we helped in port last. I was thinking about bringing her to the stand. She could be good for our defense.
I agree. Let's call her forward, Sand.
The accused calls Naya, resident of Port Last. Naya, you encountered the accused in Port Last, did you not?
That's correct. I remember the accused well.
Can you tell us what we had discussed in Port last, Naya?
I am not a native of Ember. That you should all know. I have been at Port Last for the past season to help fortify the town's defense. Though my duties occupied all of my time, I was concerned about the unburied bodies in Ember. I knew from a former acquaintance, a follower of Kelimvor, that after dying such violent deaths, it was possible they could arise as undead. But I could not see to them and could not convince anyone to help until the good squire came.
It was the least I could do to help, considering how much you were doing.
The squire agreed to put the dead to eternal rest.
To hide the evidence, perhaps? This is meaningless.
It pains me to make you make light of such an important task, Ambassador.
I think you have taken my words out of context. But I forgive you. After all, it is your life at stake. Now, are you done attempting to hold off a verdict? Or are you ready at last to face justice?
No, at least one more witness, I think, and we shall close the curtain on this stage. Unknown to all, there was another survivor of the Ember Massacre. A poor, frightened boy who had to hide in a well to prevent being slaughtered. How did he know to do such a thing? Why, Marcus has a gift of sight beyond sight, the gift of a seer. And he knew the murder would happen to end the true identity of the killer. Tell us what you saw, young Marcus, what you saw with your special gift.
It was a man that killed the village. He was big, much bigger than a normal man. I don't know how you could be confused. Maybe he used a magic disguise. But disguises like that don't fool me.
What is this, a joke? You bring a child seer onto the stand, ask him a question, and then have him lie for you?
Do you have a question for Marcus or not, Ambassador?
Of course I do. If he has the power of a seer, then let us test it. Marcus, what do I hold in my left hand?
Your left hand holds an iron ring. The ring of Garius, the master of the fifth tower. You hold it tightly, as if afraid it will fly from you. Every time you touch the ring, you see how angry he becomes when one fails him, and you fear his ambition. It is a ring that is more of a chain than a piece of jewelry. And even more so, the ring reminds you of...
Enough! No more questions. It is a ring, nothing more. But the boy guessed correctly. A parlor trick, surely. But the rest is lies, of that be assured. No more questions, Reverend Judge.
Then I shall call our next witness. Chandra, please come forward.
Sand. No!
Chandra, this is for Ember, not for me.
All right, you've got a good point. Go on, Sand. Ask your questions.
Chandra, you know the accused. You have traveled with him, have you not?
I have.
And this crime of which he is accused? As one who knew the people of Ember, of Port Lost, do you really think him capable of such a crime?
No, not at all. Look, don't get me wrong. Trouble seems to come at his heels. But it's how he deals with those troubles that makes me say no. He keeps trying to make things right, even when things are at their worst. And it's really hard not to admire that and stick by it, no matter what.
I think that says it all, Chandra. Thank you. I have no more witnesses, Lord Nasher.
The parties have spoken. Now all that remains is judgment to be passed. Lord Nasher.
I expect Lord Nasher has already come to the correct decision.
I certainly hope so. It's evident this was a conspiracy to frame a loyal squire of Neverwinter as a criminal of the worst sort.
Silence, Sand. I have heard enough from you, and from you, Torio. And it is enough for me to reach a decision. The case before me was a difficult one. But it seems we now know the identity of Ember's attackers. Naval, I want the ambassador, her retinue, and any remaining members of the Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan outside the city gates by nightfall.
What? This is no verdict. To think the Brotherhood truly responsible.
You brought this case before me. Now you debate my verdict? I would be careful of where you point a sword when you draw it, Ambassador. And remind your masters in Luskan of that as well. I think we've wasted enough time on this. Justice has been done, and...
I claim the right of trial by combat.
Ambassador, I am tired of your games, and I will indulge you no longer.
In a matter of such importance, you would deny me my sacred right of appeal? Can Lord Nasher do that, Reverend Judge? Can he put himself above our god tier in this matter?
He cannot. The ambassador from Luskan is entitled to an appeal as she describes.
Is this true?
Gods, I was hoping she didn't know about it.
And who will fight for you, Torio? This is no battle with words, though I would like to see you try to match your wit against the blade of a true soldier of Neverwinter.
Indeed, you are correct, Sir Naval. Luskan is not the aggressor here, and I only wish to see justice done. But I cannot defend myself and seek justice in this matter. Is there not one who will champion the people of Ember?
Nope. Not gonna happen.
I will. I have listened to these lies, and will answer them with my blade, in Luskin's name.
A champion has been declared. Both the defender and the accused are required by law to report to the Temple of Justice in Neverwinter, to undergo the rite of tear, to cleanse themselves in a night of prayer and vigilance. The following morning, the champions shall meet in combat so that justice may be decided.
So be it. After the rite is observed, the trial shall be held in the morning upon the tourney grounds. Arm yourself and be ready, squire, or choose a champion to fight for you. Because, by the gods, we have not come all this way for justice to be denied in this final hour.
So, it seems this will be decided with blood. If that is what it takes to win the day, then that is what we must do. When you are prepared, go to the Hall of Justice and speak with Prior Ham to start the rite of tear.
Great! Game of Thrones up in this bitch! Why not? I feel like I'm... Shit, what was the guy that was killed against the mountain? I never read the books or watched Game of Thrones, so my names are shoddy at best. Great. Just great. Do I have my stuff back at least? My sword is inside Castle Never, isn't it? Oh, thank God I can go back in. For a second there, I was worried that I would have lost that sword. Please be in here still. Please be in here still. Please be in here still. Where the balls is... Oh, no, 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 no. You are not doing this to me, game. Oh. Please tell me I did not just lose that sword. You gotta be...
Yes?
Listening, really?
You mother...
Something you want?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you serious right now? Are you... I lost my sword! I lost my fucking sword. Are you fucking with me, game? Are you seriously fucking with me? Because if you are, I am really gonna be pissed off. Motherfucking... I'll be right back. Well, that certainly took longer than it should have. Do I have my stuff back? There it is. And my hat, too! I think I lost that, too. Motherfuckers. Strip me of my equipment, will they? Where's my shield? There's my shield. Okay. Now then, before we just had to get sidetracked by getting my fucking stuff back, fucking cock-sucking assholes, strip me of my arms and armor, will ya?
You have need of me?
Okay, let's head to the Temple of Tyr. Speak to Prior Halam at the Church of Tyr to begin the rite. Alright, let's head to the Merchant's Quarter. Am I going in the right direction? Yes, I am. I think there's only one way to go in the fucking Black Lake District. Thank fuck. That way I won't get turned around so goddamn much. Okay. As I was saying, Game of Thrones up in this bitch. I haven't read the books or never watched the show, actually. So I don't actually remember who was Tyrion's champion. But I know the Mountain was a huge man that easily won. Was it the Mountain? I think it was the Mountain. At least I think that was his name. Personally, I don't know why the show's called Game of Thrones when the series is called A Tale of Fire and Ice. I'll never understand that. I mean, the Game of Thrones is a actual pun, or an actual joke, rather, of what happens inside of King's Landing, but still, you could at least call the show the same name as the goddamn book series, or at least have a subtitle. I guess the same damn thing with The Walking Dead. I don't give two shits. Personally, I think The Walking Dead is overrated. Why would I need to watch a multi-season zombie survival show when I could just watch Night of the Living Dead or Dawn of the Dead? It's the same thing, only it's stretched out. And it's fucking retardedly stupid. Plus, it deviates away from the source material, which I fucking hate. I hate it when things that are based on actual source material deviate too much away from the source material. It drives me out the fucking wall. That in Season 2 was terrible, and, is it Carter or Carl? The fucking kid who has a chip off his shoulder should have been killed in the first fucking season anyway. Who do I speak to for this shit? Prior Halam. Let's do a, in case of emergency save. Resume the game. It's raining, which is never a good thing.
Are you ready for the rite of Tyr?
What is this rite again?
It is a cleansing ritual of prayer. It is held in seclusion here within the Hall of Justice. By purifying one's mind and reflecting on one's deeds, sometimes it allows one to achieve the clarity needed to avoid bloodshed in a trial by combat, by admitting one's guilt, although I do not believe that will happen this night. It is Neverwinter law, and it must be upheld. You must complete the rite and prepare yourself for battle against your accuser in the morning.
I am ready to perform this rite.
Your companions will have to leave you alone for the first phase of the rite. It is tradition.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll be fine. You can leave.
Follow me.
Hold a moment! This rite of Tyr can wait. I haven't had my say yet.
Kelgar, what are you doing here?
Why am I here? Well, it's because I want to take your place. That Torio, she's got you matched up with a Luskan-trained killer. There's no justice in that little viper suddenly bringing a bear out of nowhere to fight you. Let me fight him. He's a dog. Not even worthy of you. He fights like a Luskan fights, through daggers in the back, poison daggers even. I mean, you've shown me that you could win a battle through words, and it may have opened my eyes a little, just a little. But seems to me we've tried the wordplay, and now the real fight's here.
Why are you so upset, Kelgar?
Because it's not fair, that's why. I don't mind a fight for fight's sake, but this crime they've accused you of, the slaughter of an entire village, it's more than just a fight, it's...
You feel it is unjust.
You're damn right it's unjust. This isn't just a fight by the gods, this is honor and fairness and the lives of you and those people of Ember who were slaughtered. After all you went through, all the searching for clues and those poor villagers, to lay it all on your head. By the gods, I want to fight him. I'll show him justice.
You are allowed to choose a champion. Do you wish this one to take your place? You must still undergo the rite of Tyr. But when Lorne emerges on the field tomorrow, it shall be this one who fights in your stead.
Kelgar, if you wish to fight in my place, I'd be honored.
Good. That's what I'd hoped you'd say. I've been thinking of things to do to that Luskan ever since the trial, and I can't wait to try them out. I'll meet you at the trial grounds in the morning, and we'll just see if Lorne can handle me.
I will see your friend out, then return. May Tyr's justice fall upon us all.
I probably should have fought Lorne myself, but I'll trust Kelgar for this.
Here you will remain until we come for you in the morning. Gaze upon the face of Tyr, and let him gaze upon you. If you are true to your word and deeds, then you need not fear his judgment. You are permitted visitors during this time, for often justice does not solely lie in the words and deeds of the accused, and you may gain truth from the words of those closest to you. We will return for you on the morrow.
You're already here. Kelgar said you would be, but he beat me here. Pretty quiet. It's like the rooms of thought at the academy drove me mad. So, this is what you need to do? Sit here to get ready for the fight tomorrow?
What's on your mind, Quora?
So, look, alright, this Lorne, he's fighting for Torio, right? Let me fight for you. He's just a warrior. I can torch him in seconds. He'll be ash.
Actually, Quora, I'd welcome that. I think he wouldn't stand a chance, actually.
Great, perfect. I'll handle him in a heartbeat. Maybe two. Hope he doesn't mind cremation. Tomorrow, then. You just stay here. Relax. Meditate. Whatever it is you do here. And I'll take care of things on the field.
I very much doubt that. I have no idea how this process actually works.
Just thought I'd swing by, though I didn't want you to get ambushed in the middle of the night. Chandra mentioned what happened last time, so I thought I'd check out the meditation chamber. Big statue, by the way, but don't look for the donation box. There isn't any. And, you know, make sure everything was safe.
Well, Nishka, I would welcome the company at this point. I'm kind of bored.
Well, thanks. I'd really like to, but this place is making me itch, like being around Cassavir too long. But, I did want to say something. You know, good luck tomorrow, and all that. And, you know, I could make justice happen a little easier if you wanted.
Well, after the hassle that we went through in the trial, I'm all ears, Nishka.
Well, a little corrosive acid, courtesy of Sand's shop, don't tell him. And Lawrence falchion won't be as sharp as it normally is, nor will his armor be as strong. It happens, things weaken over time, entropy or something. Blameless.
Nishka, that sounds good to me. Luskin deserves it.
All right, it'll be done. Don't you worry about a thing. Lawrence gonna find himself being hit a lot more and doing a lot less hurting than he means to. Trust me. Oops, time to go. If they ask you about the donation box, tell them it was missing when you got here, all right?
Never change, Nishka, never change.
It is time. Torio and Lorne await us on the field. Nasher wished me to communicate to you the importance of the coming battle, both for you and for Neverwinter itself.
This is a great honor, to be able to lay down your life for your homeland. You should savor this moment.
For too long has Luskin's arcane brotherhood had free passage in Neverwinter. This trial is a means by which their presence here can be removed. What happened at Ember was a terrible crime, and they are responsible of that, we are certain. Fight Lorne, defeat him, and you will prevent Neverwinter from sharing Ember's fate at Luskan hands. Succeed in this, and Nasher has promised to grant you your own land, and a noble title if you so wish it. These are dark times, and he needs every loyal hand by his side should more troubles fall upon us.
Lorne, Torio, and Luskin must answer for what they did at Ember. I shall not fall, or fail.
Very well. I can ask for no more. The tourney grounds await.
This is gonna be fun, or extremely fucking tedious. I'm hoping for the first option. Ooh! New area! Lord Nasher is protected by an elite cadre of bodyguards known as the Neverwinter 9. This is gonna be hilarious to watch. Really fucking hilarious to watch. Well, considering that Nishka did a little something to his weapons and armor, and the fact is that Quara is a glass cannon, this is gonna be fucking hilarious to watch.
Is the accuser or her champion here?
We are here.
Is the accused or his champion here?
Yes, let's get on with this.
What takes place in the field here today shall resolve the crime of the razing of the village of Ember and the death of its people. Torio Claven, ambassador of Luskan, has accused one in the service of Neverwinter and has called for a trial by combat to resolve the matter. Acting on her behalf is her champion, Lorne, who will fight in her stead. We call upon Tyr to help us settle this matter. Tyr's judgment shall come forth through blade and strength, through balance and resolve.
What's going on?
Okay, immediately. Deal 1 point of sonic damage. Okay, so first things first. Stone Skin, Haste, and Ghostly Visage. Actually, I should do that in reverse order. Ghostly Visage, Haste, Death Armor, Greater Stone Skin, and Mage Armor. If things go bad, I have level ups available.
Damn! My spell failed.
Ah, shit. Do. More concentration points. Spellcraft. Lore. Craft alchemy. Next. Ooh, feats. What do you recommend in power spell? That's not really going to be helpful right now. Instead, we're going to take toughness for more HP. We gain access to 1 6th level spell, and that's Ethereal Visage. We can't use it at all.
Damn! My spell failed.
Where am I?
You're gone. Foes approach.
Yep. That sounds about right. Yep, that sounds about right. Alright. We're gonna have to go through all that all over again. Great. Well, I knew it was gonna go poorly. Okay. If I had not done the wrong order first, that probably wouldn't have happened. Hell, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have happened anyway if I was actually smart. But I wasn't smart. I was dumb, and I accept that. Okay, let's do this properly for this time. I'll meet you back there.
Is the accuser or her champion here?
We are here.
Is the accused or his champion here?
Aye, the champion's here, and he's ready.
What takes place in the field here today shall resolve the crime of the razing of the village of Ember and the death of its people. Torio Claven, ambassador of Luskan, has accused one in the service of Neverwinter and has called for a trial by combat to resolve the matter. Acting on her behalf is her champion, Lorne, who will fight in her stead. We call upon Tyr to help us settle this matter. Tyr's judgment shall come forth through blade and strength, through balance and resolve.
Follow me.
Alright, we're back. This time with Kilgar at the helm. Hopefully this will go a lot better, but he doesn't have anything in his inventory. Fuck! But he has an AC of 25 and 180 HP. So he should be able to do something to Lorne here. And I noticed something here. Lorne Starling. Starling. Retta says that her son, Lorne Starling, went off to find the Luskan War of Neverwinter several years ago. The casualties of that war were reported high, and she feared that he is dead. If you come across any information about Lorne, she would appreciate the news. I think we found her missing son! He joined Luskan. That's great. Now then, this is either going to go poorly, or very, very fast. Let's have K versus L. Because I cannot spell Kilgar or Lorne to save my life at the moment. Okay, pause. Should I have improved power attack for more damage? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this shit. Damn! 25 damage. 17 damage! Kilgar! You hit hard, sir. Plus you're hardy as fuck.
Take that!
That's my boy!
Take that! Get rid
Killed cannot be killed during a frenzy, huh? So you are either a barbarian. No wait, you're a frenzied berserker warrior. Interesting. Problem is until he has a frenzy, he cannot die. This is bad. Damn!
Take that!
Aha! Suck it, bitch!
Justice has been served. My judgment, passed at the trial, shall now take effect as was intended. The Arcane Brotherhood of Luskan is to leave the city of Neverwinter within 3 days' time, and they are not to be permitted within our walls again, by royal decree. The possessions of the champion of the Luskan ambassador, Lorne, are to become the property of the accused. And Ambassador, you now have much to answer for. To the accused, I believe you are in need of a well-deserved rest. Please return to the sunken flagon. That is a command from your lord, soldier of Neverwinter.
Ha ha! We win!
Word of the trial came to me faster than you did. It would have been wiser for you not to come at all.
Forgive us, Master Garius. He proved more capable than we expected.
Ember destroyed. The time wasted with this trial. I trusted you, Torio. Brutes like Lorne. They swarm the Luskan streets in hundreds, thousands. But you...
Master Garius, the one we seek, he still has the shards. They are in his possession. They can still be retrieved. Tell me what to do. I shall do it.
Do? You are to do nothing, and you are to say nothing, especially to our ally. The shards are out of my reach, for now, but I have almost all I need for the ritual, and when that is done, I shall need our ally no longer. I shall not need anyone. Leave me, Torio.
Ooh, I think Torio is not long for this world at all. But hey, Kilgar pulled through! And in hindsight, picking Quar for that would have been a very bad disaster, even if she did die in the first round. Wow. Holy shit, if Quara had actually make it to the end, oh, that would have been bad. Because the Frenzy Berserker Prestige class essentially makes your character immortal when he's raged, but once he's out of it, oh, that's nasty. You're a tough one to catch. Got a message from that Aldenon fellow. From Aldenon? What did he want? Came in here all rowdy, did mumbling about some silver shards, so you need to talk to you right quick. I better pay Aldenon a visit then. Alrighty then. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it here. Let's see, we survived a trial by combat and a trial in Neverwinter properly. Hooray for high justice in medieval times. Anyway, I've been NoGod21, this has been Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Core Campaign. Next time, I am going to do a lot of side questing now. Now that the trial is over, I essentially have free reign to do whatever the fuck I want, and there's a lot of stuff to do. So until then, thanks for watching, have a wonderful evening, I'll see y'all next time.